Hi. Howdy, howdy. How's everybody? What's it been, like 9 or 10 days? I'm here. I'm just taking a break. Sometimes you gotta take a break from the YouTube and focus on other things. As you can tell by the title, I want to talk about a few things regarding the Gossip Bakery and my haters and any other YouTubers out there. I got an encouraging word for you that have to deal with, well, you don't have to deal with it, but encounter hate. But before we get into that, I just ran into the Dollar Tree and I had to get some sweet tarts because that's what I do. And y'all know the socks, all the fun socks that Dollar Tree has been selling for a while. Well, Shane and I have looked at them a lot and we've never bought any. And every time we see them, we're like, those are so fun. So I've started buying them and I have 5 or 6 pairs at home. And then I bought 5 or 6 more. I don't know how many are in here, but I'm going to show those to you. And I'm getting them all together and I'm just going to put them in on Christmas. I'm just going to put them in a basket and put them under the tree, and I'm not wrapping them or giving them individually. I'm just going to make a big basket of socks and let the kids pick what they want, just for fun. So, and when I say kids, I mean my grown adult children. So anyway, let me show you what I got. First thing I got was a Coke. I was just feeling it. I don't let myself have pop very often, but I was watching, I don't know, I think it was Instagram, and I was watching Donald Trump, and he was, they were in a conference room and he was watching Kamala, and he was drinking a Coke, and I was like, ooh, that looks good. I think I'm gonna, and so that was yesterday, and so I'm like, tomorrow I'm getting me a Coke. That is so good. So good and so bad. Yum yum. Got my sweet tarts. Let's go ahead and have one of those. It is gorgeous outside. It's been raining for 2 or 3 days here in Oklahoma. And like downpour. Like no break. I mean, it would drizzle and then it would just downpour. And the sun is out and it's gorgeous. So, sweet tarts, Coke. I got some Raisinets too. I haven't had Raisinets in forever, and I was like, I better get a box of those. Got my Snyder's honey mustard onion pretzel pieces. We love those. Okay, here. These are so fun. They're all too big for me. I wear a 6.5 shoe, so these are all men's. So I won't be able to wear them. I mean, I could, but you know the heel of the sock, when you pull them up, the heel goes up above your heel and around your ankle, and I can't do that. So these will be for Shane and the boys. The last bunch of socks we bought, Shane picked out, I don't remember which ones, but he's like, ooh, I want those. And I said, well, grab them, because at Christmas, the kids are going to go crazy. And I think especially Wyatt, he likes all the fun socks, so. And then whatever doesn't get picked, they'll just be for, you know, Shane or me or whatever. So, okay, so found the Smurfs. And I love blue. Daffy Duck. A pair I have at home, they're orange with Fozzie Bear. Love Fozzie Bear. Love them. Game of Thrones. Wyatt's gonna snag those. E.T. Marvin the Martian. And these are thick. The Looney Tunes ones, they're thick. And Bugs Bunny. We'll have that. So cute. So fun. Love, love. And then I guess whatever any kids don't want and any that are left over, we can just, I got friends and family, somebody will snag them, and if they don't, then we'll just donate them. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about some haters. If you're a YouTuber, or if you watch YouTube, or you're any involvement, whether you're a YouTuber or you're a watcher, I'm sure you are well aware of this website called The Gossip Bakery. It's really the devil's playground, is what it is, and everybody knows about it. So what it is, if you've never heard of the Gossip Bakery, it is a forum where people go over and they gossip and they spew hate and they talk trash. And listen, they go hard. They go hard. I think I heard about Gossip Bakery years ago, but I don't go over there and read it and get involved in it. I think I've been on that like 3 or 4 times over the last 5-6 years. I've gone in and I've read what they're saying about my fellow YouTube friends, people I love, you know, and well, if you go over there, you'll find 18 juicy pages about a white girl. And it was brought to my attention, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, I went over there and I read it, and I've seen a lot of, I have a different view and a different outlook on all of this, as far as hating. And not only have I gotten hate on Gossip Bakery, I've gotten hate in the comments. I've had hate come to me in all different directions. So, and as most YouTubers have, it's all part and parcel of the whole YouTube gig, right? So it's not always rainbows and butterflies, but I've seen a lot of videos where people address their haters. You see it on Facebook, you see it on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you know, and content creators will address their haters. And I've never been big on addressing haters. I've replied once or twice throughout the years, something, but I just don't, you know, because what's the point? But this is what I was saying, is I see a lot of content creators, no matter what platform, they'll address their haters, and they'll either be hurt, or they'll be offended, or they'll be sad, or they'll be mad, or they'll respond in making fun of their haters. All different reactions. So here's what I see when I get hate, regardless of whatever, however it comes, but you know, comments, mail, forums, messages, whatever. I don't get mad. I don't get offended. I don't get sad. I do get sad, but I don't get sad for me. So if I had to pick one emotion of how it makes me feel when I get hate or read hate about me, or my friends or my family, and they go, like I said, they go hard. They've dragged my whole family through the mud. It's awful. Like I said, it's the devil's playground. But when I read that, this is what I see. I see pain. I see that they're hurting. You know, hurting people hurt people. I see pain. I see sadness. I see bitterness. I see jealousy. I see anger. I see all of their... I see you. Those of you who are out there writing pages and pages and pages. I see you. Can't see your face because you won't put it there. Don't know your real name, but I know your call signs, and I see you. And I just want to say that I am free from any kind of darts that you throw my direction on whatever platform. I'm free from that, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I know Jesus, and those who the Lord sets free is free indeed. And that gives me goosebumps, and that's where I live. That's where I'm at. So that's why I don't feel any kind of anger or offense toward my haters. I mean, it's between them and whoever they serve, whoever they serve. But what it really looks like to me is you're serving self. Whenever all that comes out, you're self-serving, and I don't have any. I'm not going to sit here and defend myself. I'm not going to get twisted up. I haven't gotten twisted up. I just want you to know that it's so much better on this side, and to walk in the light, and to walk in freedom, to walk in salvation, to know the one who can set you free from all that. I pray that for you, and I wish that for you. I pray that you would reconsider and let go. God, let go. You'll feel so much lighter. You'll feel better. You're free, and it's better on this side. And a lot of people won't hear what I'm saying because of pride. Pride is one of the biggest blocks to knowing Jesus and salvation, and pride is horrible, and we've all had to work through it. And in me saying all this, I'm not immune to all the sad feelings, and you know, I'm not superhuman. I'm not immune. I'm just free from it. I don't have to feel any kind of way. And so it would be really cool for people who waste enormous amounts of time sitting behind their keyboard just spewing demonic behavior, filth, hate. There's so much you could be doing with your time, but that's not my problem. So it's just really a waste of time. I just want you to know that you don't have to live over there, and you don't have to have all that bitterness and all that anger and all that hate. And I'm not sitting here trying to be self-righteous. I just wanted everybody to know that I have a different view and I have a different take. So there's that. And I know that group over there in Gossip Bakery is watching this, because they've stayed faithful over the years to Way Girl Vlogs. So when you see this, I just I just pray that you will get to know the one that can set you free from all that. Jesus Christ can set you free from all of that, and you don't have to carry that around. You don't have to let that out, and it's so much better on this side. So that's how I see it. That's how I see it. And if you do have a change of heart and you do decide that you don't want to be part of that devil's playground anymore, maybe we can be friends. I'm here when you're ready. Maybe we can be friends, because I'm not holding anything against anybody. I'm not, like I said, I'm not offended. I'm not going to try to defend myself. I don't have anything to defend. I've gotten on here for 8 years. I have a very small channel, but all the years I've been on here, I've just been me. I've just been real. I share what I want to share, and I'm not trying to sit here and defend all the lies or defend myself from all the lies and the gossip. And if you guys do go over there and decide to read all that, those who know me know that it's just, well, it's trash. So anyway, I hope that all of you over there on Gossip Bakery, and those of you who leave hateful comments, I pray that you reconsider, because it's really a waste of time, and it's better over here. Again, that's all I can say, is it's better on this side. Now, to my fellow YouTubers, friends, anybody, I just have an encouraging word for anybody in the world, whether you're on social media or not. This is another way I view people trying to send negativity your way. So we all have this backpack we carry around, and this is all just, an example. What's the word? Hypothetical. Backpack. So we all have this bag we carry around, and you get to decide what you carry around, right? And this, if you're young, learn this and grab a hold of it now. Don't wait till you're 50 to figure it out, because life will be sweeter if you just hear what I'm saying to you, and just try this. Just try it. Just try it. You got your hypothetical bag for your backpack, and you are going through life picking up the good, the bad, the ugly, and you're putting it in your backpack. So that group of people over there on Gossip Bakery, I'm sure it's mostly women, but who knows? I can choose to pick up all their hate, and I can pick up their comments, and I can take this big, heavy, negative, yucky rock, and I can put that in my backpack, and I can carry it around. And I can pick up their hate, and I can have hurt feelings because they said this about me. I can pick up anger and bitterness and sadness, and I can pick up all of my hurt feelings, and I can put them in my backpack, and I can carry them around. And the only thing that's going to do is weigh me down. It's going to weigh me down. And so this is where your power is. And this is for anybody in life. You have the power to decide what you're going to carry and what you're not going to carry. So I'm not going to pick all that up and put it in my bag and carry it around, because I'm busy. I got things to do. I walk in freedom, and I don't want a heavy backpack, because really all that's going to do to me is weigh me down, and it's not going to affect your haters at all. If I sit here and be, well, she said this and she said that, and they talked about my kids, and they talked about my dead mom, and they, and if I that just generates negative energy in me, and it doesn't affect them at all. But matter of fact, that's probably what they want. I don't know what they want. I don't know what a person's agenda and end goal is to get on there and type hate. I don't understand the reasoning or the end goal. Like, what is your end goal? I don't even want to know. I don't care. But when you carry all that around, they don't care. It doesn't. They're like, good. because they want you to feel as bad as they do. Now, if you don't carry it around, you're just walking in lightness and joy and happiness and peace, and you're doing you, and that, you don't have to. My point is, you have the power to carry it around or not. You don't have to carry it around. If they're mad, and so, okay, be mad. If you hate my channel, if you hate me, okay, okay. But I guess whatever you want, whatever you need to do. So that's, you have power and you have choice, is what I'm saying. So that's my take on the whole thing. I've experienced way too much in life to let that pettiness in my world. You know what I mean? I've got Jesus, and I've got a thick skin, and I've got big shoulders. So that's how I see that. And the Bible also says, Jesus said, if they hate you, remember they hated me first. I'd rather be over here being hated with my God. That's where I'd rather be. So that's it. That's my take on the whole thing. Take what you want from that, and decide what you carry around. You get to decide what you carry around. Who was it? Eleanor Roosevelt. She said, no one can make you feel inferior without your permission. So much truth in that. So much healing and wholeness and help in that. So if you're all offended and sad and mad that these people are saying a bunch of negative things about you, and that's on you, because you don't have to carry that. You just don't. Know who you are in the Lord. When you know who you are in the Lord, and you know who you're a good person, and you know where you're going in the next life, that's just background noise. It's just background noise. Okay, so that's all of that. I am going to, I've been talking about that for 20 minutes. I'm going to go over here to the Walmart because I need to get a few groceries. I'm going to put some stew meat. Some people call it beef tips. I call it stew meat. I'm going to put it in the crock pot with some au jus, some beef broth, some onions, and I'm going to let that cook all day. Matter of fact, I need to get it in the crock pot within the next hour, so I need to hustle. And then I'm going to make some mashed potatoes. Shane will be home by 8:30. He'll be hungry. I'll make some mashed potatoes and some green beans, and we'll take those that stew meat and that gravy and put it over those potatoes, some green beans and some whole grain bread, and that's what's going to be for dinner. So I'm going to get over here and get to the Walmart, get what I need for that. We'll see what the rest of the today brings. Okay, let's get this crock pot going. I found some stew meat, family pack, for $11.34. I'm going to dump this in here so I can get it open. Hold on. There we go. Get that in here. Go ahead and kick it on low. I'm going to put it on low and let it cook all day for like 8 hours. So it's 12:25. Shane will be home in 8 hours. He works those long 12-hour shifts, but he'll be home in 8 hours. And this will be ready right when he gets home. And some beef broth. Shake it up real good. Put the rest of that in the fridge. Put in some au jus. Oh, hang on. We gotta put our onions in there. onion. I just chopped up a whole medium onion. Then we're going to sprinkle in our au jus. And normally I would put potatoes and carrots and all that and make a stew out of it, but we're doing it different. We're just making up the beef and onions so we can put it on top of mashed potatoes. You can also make this and you can put it on top of mashed potatoes. You can put it over rice. You can put it over egg noodles, which was going to be in my original plan, but we're keeping it low carb as far as, I mean, I know potatoes aren't low carb, but they're a better option than a pasta, so, and I love potatoes. You can do a million different things with it. So, we're going to stir this all up. Okay, love you. Be careful. Riley's leaving. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yum. Easy peasy. Low, lid, walk away. Real quick, I want to show you. I've got Kip's over here in the background. I got his outfit on. We're gonna go for a walk. So he's being drama. He's crying. But real quick before we go, while I was at Walmart, I grabbed some chocolate caramel nut coffee. Yum. Oh, the box got wet. Yeah, I better get this out. Hang on. And then espresso roast. Love this. Okay, I'll clean that up in a little bit. But I wanted to show you the first batch of socks we got from the Dollar Tree. So we got Star Wars. It's got Yoda on them. We got these are the Disney villains, and it's got the witch from I think Sleeping Beauty on it. Okay. These are the ones I was telling you guys about. I already opened them and tried them on, but they're way too big, but they're my favorite. They're Fozzie Bear. Stop. I wish they were smaller. I cannot. God, those are so cute. So cute. Oreos. Who doesn't love Oreos? Pringles. And Planters peanuts. Okay, we gotta go for a walk. Okay, it's about 8 o'clock at night. This has been cooking for almost 8 hours. That looks delish. And we are gonna put it over some mashed potatoes. We've got some green beans that I'm gonna put in the microwave. So, let's give it a taste. I just fixed a few bites because Shane will be home in 30 minutes and I'm going to sit down and eat dinner with him. So we just want to, let's taste it. The meat is very tender. Yum. Yum, yum. You just can't beat good old-fashioned meat and potatoes. I told him, make sure you come home hungry. And he's like, okay, babe. It's good. Super easy, super affordable. In my mashed potatoes, I put milk, butter, salt, season all, and ranch. I just seasoned it up. So you can season your potatoes up however you want. Oh my god, that was good. I'm gonna need him to hurry up and get home so I can eat. I'll just throw the green beans with some butter, salt, and pepper in the microwave. Make some whole grain. I found some whole grain bread. This is so good. I found it at Aldi. I've been making my own bread, but this is healthier. So I put the brakes on the homemade bread and got some organic, Simply Nature organic, thin sliced, seed-tastic bread. This is so good. And I love a thin slice, but it is just covered in seeds. It's a little more dense. It's so good. Put it in the toaster. Put some real butter on it. Divine. And it's not, I don't have my glasses on. Let me see. 70 calories for a slice and only 12 carbs per slice, so that's good. So I'll put some of that in the toaster, fix all that yumminess, and that's a wrap. Try that simple, easy little recipe. You can do it with a whole roast too, but anyway, it's super good. To refer back to the main topic of this video, if you are a content creator or not, if you're dealing with any negative energy, negative comments, hate, lies, evil, slander, if you're dealing with any of that, the power lies in your hands, so you can decide if you want to receive that or not receive that. When I get hate on Gossip Bakery or comments, I just go, I don't receive that. Next customer in line, like, I don't receive that. Put on the full armor of God, walk in your freedom, know who you are. Your value is not with them. Your value is not with people who want to spew lies and hate about you. So just don't receive it. Don't put it in your backpack. Don't carry it. Know your power, know your worth. I love you. The Lord loves you more, and we will see you in the next video.